Alrighty. What's up, everybody? I forgot I've moved my camera, but that's fine. Welcome back to VTuber Tabletop. I am your humble dungeon wizard, Merlin the Magister, and we finally got everybody back. Woo!
Yay!
Yay!
Woo!
So, get those emotes ready. It's time to
Oh
hashtag plug yourself. Let's start with a what's the word? Re-debut, kind of? Is that the right word?
I think so.
Re-debut of, as I'm going to call it, AI-chan. Hit it.
Hi. Hi, I'm Aidolon. Aidolon VT on Twitch now. I was Kira, like, up until a few days ago, but I'm rebranding everything. Hooray. Hi, everybody.
Woo!
It's still me. I still exist. I'm the same person.
Switching it up, Usubeni Yume.
Ooh.
I
Well,
feel
hello, everyone.
betrayed.
My name is Usubeni Yume, and I have a lot of poetry on YouTube, and I'm really looking forward to today and not being in prison.
Good way to start any day.
Not in real life, by the way. Not in real life, by the way.
We'll take your word for it. Astrid.
Hello! Sorry, I was just watching the stream and I got a network error and I panicked. Never mind. It's all good now. I just reloaded the page. Hello, everybody! It is good to see everybody in chat and stuff. I'm Astrid Arcana, and I stream here on Twitch. I do a bunch of stuff. Variety streamer, I suppose you could call me. Unofficial Bethesda games streamer as well. And I also do a bunch of art. And you can find all my stuff pretty much at Astrid Arcana. And yeah, that's me.
Radical. Pastel.
I like how you were going around in a circle and then you just fucking went across Wyndham.
Mm-hmm.
I am Pastel. I stream video games and model making, hopefully soon, and art sometimes, and karaoke maybe, and this has gone too long. Bye.
Radical. And finally, everybody's favorite halfling, WyndhamVossler.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm WyndhamVossler. I'm a variety streamer, part-time cat boy, and occasional pancake chef. Check me out sometime.
What a great intro.
Perfect.
Holy shit.
It's the best intro.
Part-time
cat boy.
Holy shit.
Yes.
Also, it's an exciting time, everybody. We're on 68 followers. We're almost at that wonderful number. That wonderful number.
Just
Six-
one more.
One more and we'll be at 69.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Nobody else is
yeah.
allowed to follow.
Yeah, g'day, I'm WyndhamVossler. WyndhamVossler. Anyways, so I guess it's time to get back into the world of Iruvian Nights with everybody. Woo! I'm so excited. So, last episode, Lucy went to jail.
Hell yeah.
Dab.
A dab.
Dab.
And was visited by a strange pink-haired stranger. Strange pink-haired stranger technically works. Who introduced himself as Guston, a member of the Bardic College of Hope, and gave some encouraging words to Lucy. Definitely said that he saw something in him. After a...
He also said, Yume, to think about when you're gonna do these things next time.
That is true. He did give you some subtle warnings.
Lucy didn't hear that.
Of course. The rest of the gang were given an anonymous donation of sorts of 1,500-ish gold, and were and went to his court hearing. That was fun. Lucy spoke out of turn and got a bigger fine than what he was originally going to get, because, you know, Bards be what they be.
It is what it is.
And you guys fucking left that town so fast. Y'all sprinted across the countryside, sleeping in a ruin again. Dante had a strange vision with an elk again. Hashtag elk vision. And you guys made your way to the city of Vinograd, where you found some accommodation, and went out drinking on the town at the cheapest bar you could find, which was a pizzeria. I will also mention, because you guys seem to have forgotten, in the heat of the moment, you guys still don't have a way to smuggle your goods back over the border. You guys forgot to visit or talk to anybody. So that might be a job for when you get back to Stennyboga, but we'll see.
Oh dear.
So, as you guys wake up...
One halfling.
Hmm?
After we saved her, we talked to the...
Yeah, you didn't talk to her, though. You said you were going to go talk to her, and you never visited her. So, you guys made your way to Vinograd, and you wake on this very fine morning. You hear the birds chirping, the sweet smell of vineyards and fruit on the breeze, and the day is yours. You guys awaken, most of you extremely groggy. And what would you guys like to do?
Am I still hungover?
Roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Yeah, can we see if we're all like
Yeah,
hungover or
Anybody
not?
who went out drinking, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Cool.
Was I with you guys for the drinking?
No, you stayed home.
You stayed home.
Okay.
Oh!
Matif, Emmyth, you guys pulled up fine. You're good to go. Dante, Yume, it takes the girls knocking. It takes Matif, Emmyth, and Eefa knocking on your door to wake you up. You guys are hungover as fuck. So,
Hold on, I was making knocking sounds and I realized it didn't come through. Hold on, here's my knocking at the door. Ready? Hold on. It doesn't come through because it only does voice recognition. I'm knocking at the door.
wait, mine should work. Nope.
It's called recognizes when a voice is and when it's not, so it kind of tries to get rid of ambience.
Goddamn.
God damn it. Knock, knock, knock. There you go.
There we are.
Did mine come through?
No, I didn't.
That's cool.
I'm gonna go into Yume's room. I don't know who's following or who's going to Dante.
Yep, you go into Lucy's room. But yes.
Fuck, you're right.
I will also go into Lucy's room
Okay.
with Matif.
You walk into Lucy's room. You can see he's kind of splayed over the bed, half naked. He's got a lot of drool coming out of his mouth. He looks past the fuck out.
I'm gonna violently shake him and be like, come on, pull yourself together, man.
Is that you, Eve? Oh, that's Matif. Sorry. What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? We gotta go find our wine, remember? The whole reason we're here?
It's too early for that, please.
What time is it?
What time is it?
It's like 8. It's not that late. Not that early, sorry.
Yeah. Can you give me like a couple of hours? My head's spinning.
I'm sure someone downstairs can just heal you.
Well, why don't you bring him up for me, please?
It's such an inconvenience.
You
Will you
see,
carry me?
you see, Armesh walks in. He's like, "Whoa, doesn't look like you really held up so well after last night, Mojito. Can I help you?"
Yeah, do your magic thing, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the magic druidic shaka. And he just like shakas, like he waves his hand over your head. And you literally you watch the red just leave his eyes. You see, you feel like a lot better very quickly. You don't feel perfect, but you feel a lot better.
Wow, what the hell was that?
You know, when I was like backpacking across Dorian, like I met these like sick turtles, and they just taught me all sorts of shit, man. They also had some
Can you teach
banging
me that?
weed. Oh my god.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Will you please let me get dressed?
He just turns around and like closes his eyes. He doesn't leave the room. He just turns around.
Is Dante in the room with me? Or are we in separate rooms?
I think you guys all got separate rooms for yourselves, I believe.
Okay.
I think so. Emmyth's
So,
just in the doorway, finding this hilarious, this entire encounter.
So, what happened last night? I don't really remember.
Well, 40% sure Emmyth didn't break another piano, so
Yeah, I can confirm. Indeed, I did not break another piano.
The piano story again. Never got to
I
hear it the
still-
last time.
I still don't remember what happened, to be honest.
Well, shall we go find our other friends?
We shall.
Look.
Okay. Yeah, you get dressed. Amish, come on. Stop standing there with your eyes shut. Come on.
Yeah,
Let's go.
alright, I'm coming. You walk over to Dante's room, you knock on the door, you get no response, like with Lucy. You knock harder, you open the door. Dante, real quick. I can't remember. Oh wait, let me zoom up. Over the last few Constitution saves. It was really bad. Yeah, I thought it was. Okay. So, Dante. You don't remember this. But, so, okay, let me just describe it a different way. You guys knock on the door,
Surrounded
you hear...
by 4 naked dwarves.
you open the door, and you see Dante is actually lying, you know, pretty nicely on his bed, like he's all curled up in a very cute way. But in the room with him is an assortment of different figures. You see a dragonborn lady, half naked on the floor. You see a halfling man that's kind of like half out the window, like hanging with his legs in the room and his top half out. You see a human lady who's just she's on the floor, like drooling a little bit, completely naked.
Oh my god.
Dante?
Dante is completely clothed. He looks exactly the same as when you guys saw him last. He still has his backpack on and everything. Like,
I must say, I'm impressed to say the least. Dante?
The stories these people tell.
Is Dante awake now, or?
no, he's knocked out. He rolled a 4. He's out.
I go over to him and kind of like shake him to wake him up and give him like a very light little kind of, you know, like tap on the cheek kind of thing. Be like,
Dante,
wakey.
you feel a soft hand slap your cheek.
Good morning. Oh.
Morning.
What are you doing in my room?
I
You
think
can
the
say
better
same
question
about-
is,
Yeah.
what are these people doing in your room?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you could say the same about the naked and half-naked people all over the floor.
Dante, to your right, you see a couple of different naked individuals in your room.
How did they get here?
Hey, look, it's okay. Hey, there's no need to be ashamed about it. It's fine. You know, we all like to have a good time every now and then. No need. It's all right.
I have honestly no idea how these people got in here.
DM, is he telling the truth or?
Make an insight check.
Yeah, insight, baby. Hold on, let me get this down.
Do any of us know who these people are?
Nope.
Alright, let's have a crack.
Like,
You guys don't
It's only
even
a 9.
remember them from like from the pub you guys were at. Insight 9.
It's
Ooh.
only a 9. Yeah.
You sense there's a hint of lying. You think he's not telling the whole story.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure. You have no idea how they got in here. It's okay. Anyways, we were going to embark on our wine hunting journeys today, so clean yourselves up and yeah, we'll be waiting for you, I suppose.
At this point, you hear a soft scream as the human woman in the corner just is shriveled up into a ball, looking at all of you with complete fear that there's several people in the room.
Dante, I think your girlfriend just woke up.
As I hear her, I'm going to instinctively also just sort of crawl backwards on the bed
Sure.
into a corner.
You crawl into the corner of the wall. The human woman kicks the dragonborn lady that's kind of on the half naked on the floor, and the dragonborn lady kind of like suddenly wakes up and she's like, "Oh my god, last night was crazy. Where am I?" And she looks around, she looks at you guys, and she's like, "What the fuck? Who are you guys?"
I could ask you the same.
She goes over and she like pulls the halfling out of the window, and she's like, "Luigi, what the fuck is this?"
Luigi.
He wakes up and he's like, "I don't know what happened, but it must have been pretty fucking cool. Hey, I'm gonna go get some water." And he stands up and then immediately face plants. And he just ends up crawling out of the room. The other two, the dragonborn lady takes off her pants and kind of like wraps it around the human lady.
Does anyone in this room remember what happened, or do any of you know each other?
The dragonborn lady looks at Dante, winks, and just leaves. Dante, you do not remember any. You don't know any of these people.
Something happened. It must have.
Oh, Dante.
I don't think I'm gonna be drinking again soon.
Okay.
He says before they go on a wine tour.
Ooh, okay. Was that your first? You look a bit concerned.
No. I've drunk before.
That's not what I meant. Never mind. That's okay. Yes. I'm just gonna go. Let you process. It's okay. This stuff happens. All right.
I'm also gonna go to the front.
I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna kind of casually leave.
Eefa, you're watching this whole scene with absolute confusion. You just remembered, you and Amesh getting something. Oh wait, no, Amesh wasn't there. You just remembered getting something to eat and going to bed.
So, guess you guys had a fun night. Huh.
I guess some of us more than others.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go get breakfast.
Sounds like a lovely idea.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, that's all good.
She just leaves.
you guys make your way downstairs. I'm not going to narrate breakfast, but you guys get served pancakes by a very a very lanky human with anyways, you get served pancakes by this very lanky human.
Who gets the sacrificial one?
Hashtag reference.
Hashtag IRL reference. You see that they lay out quite a few condiments. There's sugar and maple syrup and butter for you weird Americans. You guys eat your pancakes, finish up, and meet outside of the inn. What would you guys like to do?
Can I take a quick moment? Do you guys not put butter on your pancakes?
Yeah.
No.
Melon. Wait.
You're the weird one if you do.
Really?
I also put butter on my pancakes, you psycho.
No. Butter does not belong on pancakes.
Well,
That's
you know
weird.
what? You suck. That's all I have to say.
I feel like you're in the minority here. There's 3 of us that
Yeah, I
put
don't
butter
know.
on pancakes.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
Alright.
I feel betrayed, Bubba.
Sorry, chat. We're gonna have to resolve this issue. Windham, are you a butter on pancakes kind of person?
I am not a butter on pancakes.
Okay,
person.
that's 2 to 3. Last vote that goes to AI Chan.
Oh yeah, I have butter on my pancakes.
Oh god damn it.
He's Canadian.
Good.
I'll do that.
God damn
You
it.
sicko. My favorite is butter and maple syrup on
How
pancakes.
dare you?
That's what I
You
always
betrayed us.
That's what I always
You
have.
betrayed my family.
Wait. Do you guys put butter on waffles?
No.
We don't really have waffles that
Yeah.
often.
That's
I
like the best
don't...
part of a waffle. Get the butter in all the little squares. Come on.
No.
Yeah.
I haven't really had waffles, but when I have, I can't remember if I put butter on it or not. I just remember pouring syrup. and filling all
Anyways,
the little holes and stuff.
whilst your characters and Armesh have this debate about whether butter belongs on pancakes,
This is in game.
you guys make your way outside, and the day is yours. What would you guys like to do? So, just to recap from everywhere, how dare you, Burner? Betrayal in chat.
Thank you, Berna.
So,
Thank you, Berna.
you guys remember you got recommended. There are 4 different wineries, major wineries in the region. There are a couple of smaller ones, but these are the major ones. There is the Silver Road Cellar, which is said to be the most expensive wine in the region. Ghost Mountain Estate, which was in the person's opinion that you asked, the best wine in the region. And then there was also Shining Pearl Wines, which is kind of a mid-range, and Rasputin Family Winery, which you guys haven't heard much about. You guys just heard it was a thing.
Are there people around us at the moment?
Yeah, there are people in the street going about their daily business.
I want to approach one of them.
Sure. You approach a human woman in her early 20s. She's wearing like not quite peasant garb, like a step above peasant. Like her family makes more than the average Joe, but like still not a heap. So she's wearing like this, one tone kind of cloth dress, but yeah. So you walk up to this woman.
Morning, sugar.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
It rolls with advantage, so we take the first one, so that's a 20. Hello. She starts blushing immediately. How can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to know, do you guys have a library around this town?
She does the Demi Lovato hair over the ear thing, and she's like,
That's not Demi Lovato.
is it not? No, what's her face? They look similar. I forget.
I know who you mean. I can't remember her name either.
I can't remember. The girl from Jessie.
Yeah.
She does the hair over the ear thing, and she's like, I don't know if we have a library. What were you trying to find?
I was actually interested in learning more about a mysterious group.
What kind of mysterious group?
You're gonna get arrested again.
No. Oh my god.
Well, wouldn't you like to know? Would you like to show me to the post office, actually?
She doesn't take you there, but she kind of like leans over and she like points out in your eye line that it's just up the road. You can see it from there. You can see there's a red sign hanging above the door. Post office.
Well, I thank you. The name's Lucy, by the way. What's yours?
My name is Mary.
Well, Mary, it's a pleasure to meet you. Maybe I'll see you around.
She giggles and just runs off.
And so I would like to just start walking to the post office.
Sure. What are you doing at the post office?
I'm going to send a letter to Sandros.
Okay.
One to let me find his name. The one who had the mystical shop with all the wings. He had the shiny wings.
Bjorn?
Bjorn. Yes.
Mm.
One to Bjorn and one to a family member of mine.
Okay. Feel free to just message me the contents of those letters.
Okay. Gotcha.
So, you send those letters, meet up with the rest of the group. What are y'all doing?
Is there
Still
a
looking-
newspaper here?
Is there a newspaper here?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a
like
good
the other place
question.
had a newspaper.
The other one was Stennybogo is a major city, so they have town criers and stuff. You see that there's just one lone newspaper boy who's like just running around like with a basket, and he's just throwing newspapers at like the doors of establishments.
I'm not gonna make you like make up a newspaper if there isn't one. I'm just.
That's fine. You ask the newspaper boy for a newspaper. He hands it to you. So each newspaper is region specific. So the contents of this newspaper are kind of about this region. Sometimes there's international stuff. Most of it is kind of not important. But one thing you do find interesting is trouble at the Ghost Mountain Estate Winery. Basically saying there's strange goings on and rumors of the owner and demonic activity.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Would I know roughly where these places are? All these wineries?
Yeah, you've been here before. You know that basically Rasputin and Shining Pearl wines are not too far away. All of them are on kind of the same stretch. Same stretch of road. You know that Shining Pearl and Rasputin are fairly close to the town. Whereas Silver Road is a lot further on, and Ghost Mountain is at the very end of that road where it hits a inactive volcano. It's a bit of a trek. It's about like a 4-hour walk.
Okay. Well, friends, between all of the wineries that we're aware of, which one would you guys like to go to? I'm a little bit partial to the Ghost Mountain Estate, considering there's a little bit of demon trouble over there.
They might need
I
help.
do. Yeah, exactly. Well,
Well,
I
and if
mean,
we help them, they might give us free stuff.
I was gonna say, maybe we could get a significant discount. Who knows?
That would be really cool.
It would be really cool, Eefa. They also have the best quality, quote unquote. Not too sure though. It was the ghost ribbon bottles, I remember,
Yes.
that were recommended. So we could
Yes.
definitely go and check out Ghost Mountain first, maybe, seeing as if there is something going on, we can have the rest of the day to look into that. And then I believe the other one that caught my interest was the most expensive one, Silver Road Cellar.
I think I have to get some of that one. Like,
Oh,
if we
yeah,
come
for
back without
sure.
that one, like, Sandros is gonna start asking questions.
Yeah, we'll definitely pick up some from Silver Road. But I figure Ghost Mountain seems worth looking into.
Okay.
What do you guys
Do I
think?
know which one's closer in proximity, Merlin?
The closer one is
Between
Silver Road is the closest one. Well, the closest of the four is let me just pull it up. Shining Pearl Wines and Rasputin Family Winery are not too far away from the town. Basically, they're all on the same road, so you can go into all of them. Like, you'd be able to visit them all today if you'd like. But Shining Pearl and Rasputin Family Winery is the other closest ones.
Well, as you see, all these wineries are pretty much on the same area. So if you guys would like to, and if you guys have the stomach for it, we can technically visit all of these and still make it through the end of the day.
We only have a couple of days, and we still don't know how we're getting out of the country?
Country, yeah.
We can
City-state? with the with our product in tow, so
figure it out as we go. Regardless, we do have to buy the wine first, so maybe on the way we can figure something out. You know? Let us know to worry.
And all we really have to do is either talk to Dante's family or what's her name? She already promised to take us through. So I'm not too worried about that part.
Out of
What do you
character,
say,
who are you
Eefa?
speaking about?
The lady that we saved, the halfling lady.
the halfling lady that we were
Nikita.
talking about
Nikita.
earlier.
I don't believe she's promised you
Right.
anything. You haven't met her
Yeah,
yet.
we haven't talked to her at all.
Sorry, we promised Anushka
Yeah, Anushka,
that
you talked
if we
to.
saved Nikita, yes.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Right.
Okay.
Yes. So shall we
Well-
visit all four today?
I don't mind visiting everywhere.
Me neither. I'm down for a good challenge.
Okay. So,
I know Dante is up for it.
you make your way onto the famous wine path, which is, a very prestigious kind of road where many high-quality wines are grown. First, you visit Rasputin Family Winery, which is the closest one to the town. You literally walk like 25 minutes out of town before you come across it. Speaking of which, for y'all on Roll20.
Ooh.
Pretty.
This is the kind of road you're walking down. So you make your way towards the main estate where the main buildings are. You walk in to the reception area. You see there's a young human woman, probably in her like mid-20s. Dark black curly hair. Quite pretty. Lots of makeup. Very heavy makeup. So yeah, she's there waiting behind the counter. You can see there are lots of bottles up on the wall.
Dante, will you set us up for a wine tasting tour?
I mean, honestly, I'd rather not think about more wine right now. But,
Oh yeah, did Amesh heal you, or are you still hungover?
I've got no healing.
I'll cast lesser restoration on you.
You immediately feel better, Dante.
Oh, thank you very much.
No problem.
Must have been a really rough night with that dragon girl.
Lucy, I have no idea at all. None.
That's okay. Well, you ready to set us up for some wine tasting?
I can certainly try.
All right, let's go.
You guys walk up to the other woman. Hello. How can I help you?
Yeah. Me and my friends, we would like to taste some wine.
She cocks her head and kind of looks at you. About this timid little halfling asking for a wine tasting. She's like,
You said that in the weirdest way possible.
she cocks her head. And looks at you a bit quizzically. Yeah, okay, we can do that. For just your crew here?
Yeah, all of us.
Okay, for 6 people, that will just be 20 gold pieces.
Damn, that's expensive.
Just for the tour and the tasting?
That's for a tour and a tasting,
I
yeah.
don't know how expensive a wine tasting would be like in real life, but that feels expensive in D&D land.
Going to nudge Dante with my elbow, and I'm gonna whisper to him, try and lower the price a little bit with your charm.
This place is fancy.
How?
You look on the wall. As you say, this place looks fancy. And on the wall you see award-winning wine, Gold Star 1069, like the year of 1069.
90.
What year is it right now?
1099. So about 30 years ago. Other than that, you see a lot of second and third place, like ribbons. You don't see any like first place. You don't see any first place awards after 1069.
Work your charm, lover boy.
Don't blame me if it gets worse.
I would never.
Yeah, we're travelers looking to enjoy some of Markovia's treats. Perhaps we could get it a bit cheaper if we spread the word a bit.
Hey, we got a follower. Thank you, Lady Rabbit Owo. You're our 69th follower. Woo!
Yes!
We got there.
No one can follow after this point.
No.
No.
Yeah,
lost it.
Um,
Actually, we're 70.
are we?
Oh, what?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wait, I checked just
Wait,
before.
I just refreshed my page and it says 70.
What the hell? I'm refreshing. What? It does say 70.
What? That's illegal.
That's illegal.
Nine?
One of us has to unfollow.
No!
It's fine. It's fine. Done. I've unfollowed my own channel. It's all good. Okay. And then I'll refollow.
No.
Oh wait, no, because now it's gonna say Merlin the Magister followed. God damn it.
Well then do it.
It's fine.
No, don't unfollow.
No, don't follow. Don't unfollow us. Anyways,
No, wait.
make a
Wow,
persuasion
look
check,
at that new
please,
follower,
Dante.
Merlin. You just need to do what I did and had a goal for 169.
Oh yes.
So, somehow, after that horrific attempt at persuasion, she looks down at you with such pity. And she's like, fine, I can bring it down to 18.
I want to look over to Lucy again, just sort of. Um,
I'm just gonna wink at him. Feel like you did good. You did what you could.
Okay, I'm gonna hand 18 of my own gold over.
Okay.
Ooh, what a gentleman.
You hand the 18 gold over.
This has gold, Lucy.
And she nods. She puts it into the into a small safe underneath the desk. And she whistles. She does a, and you see a family of similarly clothed individuals with the same black curly hair, smash through the windows up the top of this large barn-like structure. They all swing in, and they begin singing a very jaunty. Some of you kind of recognize it. It's kind of a piratey tune. And they roll in a whole barrel of wine, uncork it, and it begins spewing into this very large glass contraption, which it begins to run through. And they tap it and set you guys 6 glasses of their finest wine.
How would
So, you guys are handed these glasses. What would you guys like to do?
is it good?
Is there a person serving it to us?
Yeah, members of the family. All, they all take a glass and they hand it to you.
Okay. I want to talk to whoever looks the oldest.
Sure.
Amongst their family.
It would be the lady of the house. You haven't caught her name yet, but it's this older woman. Looks very similar to the 20-something-year-old. Except she doesn't have very heavy makeup on, and her dress is extremely embroidered and fancy. You can see this thing must have taken a long time to create. Looks very fancy. She's handing you your glass. What would you like to say to her?
Well, hello, ma'am. Your dress is quite lovely, if I'd say.
Well, flattery will get you just about anywhere. How can I help you?
My name is Lucy. Can I get yours?
My name is Merida.
Merida, will you please tell me the history of this wine? Because I noticed you have a first place back in 1069.
You see her face darkens, as if a cloud has just gone past her face, and her happy smile and demeanor fades. Yes, that was such an awful day. That was the last day that we won that award. That was when the goddamn Garcias came to town. They set up their
Must have been.
They set up their Ghost Mountain estate, and we have never won since.
I see. So that lot came on after you guys did and kind of stole your thunder.
We have been here for many generations, but they came and they took it all away.
Interesting. Tell me more about these Garcias. Who are they?
They're strange family of halflings. They are different from the other halflings. They know nothing of the culture. They are strange and mysterious. I've heard rumors that they are devil worshippers.
Devil worshippers. Like the sacrifice little babies kind of devil worshippers?
I am not sure. I've just heard that they have done horrible things to achieve their status, or those are the rumors anyway.
Hmm.
Any of y'all ever heard anything else about this? Dante?
No, I can't say I've ever heard of that. No.
Do halflings have a tendency to worship devils?
No. We tend to work with the land, so we worship accordingly. Devil worship is a bit beyond me.
I must say, thank you for the wine. I'm gonna take a swig.
Yeah, all of you drink the wine. So, y'all have had some pretty horrible wines in your life. You've had some pretty mid-tier wines, and some of you, I would probably say Matif and Emmyth, and maybe Lucy, you guys have had some very, very good wine in your time. It's pretty good. It's not the best wine you've ever had, but it's very well made. It's very light on the tongue. Fruity notes. But yeah, it's like, if you would rate it, it'd be like a 7 out of 10. It's pretty good.
Not bad. Not bad at all. What do you guys think?
I mean, it's not the
I'm
best thing I've ever had, but it's passable. Above
I think
average.
It's yummy. I like that it's fruity.
It's certainly a lot better than what I had yesterday, I believe.
Eefa, have you drank a lot of wine? Maybe like ceremonially
no.
or
Not really. Just kind of for fun once in a while. This tastes good, I think.
well, let's not go selling ourselves on the first thing that we've tried.
Yes, I suggest the smart idea would be to go around and try them all first, and then come back and decide which one's our favorites. Sounds like a plan, or
Shall we continue on then? We're gonna.
Well,
How many do we have to hit? Like 6?
You have 3 more.
Oh, okay.
there's 4 of them.
But the last one is very far away.
Right.
Cool.
Well,
I suppose we should go to the next closest one.
So as a part of the fee, you guys are given a bottle of the wine that you just tasted, which is the 1081 vintage,
Ooh.
as well as novelty glasses.
Yes.
Like novelty.
putting that in my
wine
inventory.
you see that when you put it on like a stable surface, it seems to wobble a little bit, but it never spills.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Hmm.
Cool. So, you guys now have a bottle of 1081 vintage Rasputin Family Winery wine. Rasputin Family wine, I should say. And you guys make your way to the next winery, which is Shining Pearl Wines. You guys make your way further along the path, but you don't have to travel for too long before you come across a beautiful estate. You guys walk over this stone bridge and are suddenly just greeted by just an endless sea of immaculately cut grass. You see that there's a small pond with a fountain that seems to be spewing out, ornamental, water displays. And you make your way towards this very, very amazing estate. This beautiful building. Again, it's like a barn-style kind of warehouse tasting area. And you walk inside, and you see a human man. He's probably in his late 30s. He's got a bit of a goatee and a mustache going on. And he's sitting there reading a book.
Emmyth, I think this man's a little bit more to your speed. Would you like to try this time?
And what is that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying. You could be his type.
I mean, yeah, who am I kidding? I'm everyone's type, am I not? Then she just confidently struts over.
So you strut over to this man. He looks over, puts down his book.
Yes, hello. How can I help you?
Hello there. Me and my friends here would love to taste some of your wine.
Amazing. For the 6 of you?
Yes. For the 6 of us, thank you.
Amazing. Let me just go over and check the register.
And he goes over and he checks this kind of booklet he has.
That will be 22 gold for the 6 of you.
Oh, 22. Oh, we only had to pay 18 at the other place. Is there any way we could possibly lower it? Word of mouth?
Make a persuasion check.
Maybe? Okay.
Does this
Gotta
guy
give it-
have any awards on his wall?
Yeah, there's quite a few. This guy has never cracked number 1 though. He's got a couple of seconds. But
Okay.
this winery doesn't seem to have achieved any number 1 places, even before 1069.
Okay.
Got a 16, even with the +8.
He looks up at you and he's like,
Which winery was cheaper than us? It wasn't those bastards at Silvar Road, was it?
No, it was actually Rasputin.
Well, they are not so bad, but I will match their price. What did they charge you?
18.
Not a problem. Coming right up.
and he
You should have said
I
like
know.
13 or
I
some
should have
shit.
said, as soon as I said it, I was like, you know what? Shit, I should have said something. But too late. It's too late now.
he goes into the back and wheels out a another barrel and another ornamental wine. And yeah, he sets up this whole display. It's a lot less immaculate than the Rasputin family winery. There's no display or anything. But as he's setting it up, you guys see in the corners of the this structure, there are these, you know, maybe fist-sized stones that are kind of embedded into the walls. And as he is wheeling the wine, you guys hear this like announcer voice that's like, "Welcome to Shining Pearl Wines. This winery was established in 1071." And it just, oh no, it would have been before that, sorry. It would have been 1061, my bad. 1061. It's been passed through the Pearl family for almost 4 generations. And it just goes on about this spiel, basically telling the history of the winery. About how it was built off the back of a lucky pearl that they found when they were diving when the family was diving, and that the great-great-grandfather and establisher of this winery, he built this whole business off the back of this one pearl he got in a lucky dive this one time. And basically, they repeat the words pearl, and like a lot of this kind of, they built it off the back of, and a lot of self-entitled, we did this, look at us.
Yeah.
When they talk about passing it down and stuff, Matif just like leans over to the person next to him, which happens to be Yume, and
Lucy.
doesn't. Yes, sorry. Oh my god, I'm gonna get it. I swear, I'm sorry. Which just happens to be Lucy, like without looking, and is like, "Oh, great, old money being passed down. That's really a sign of high quality." And then he sees it's Lucy, and he like kind of reels back, and he's like, I thought you were doesn't say it out loud, but you can see the gears turning and being like, I didn't know it was you I was talking to, and then just kind of goes back to like listening, quote unquote.
Sure. He sets up the wine and passes you guys the glasses. At this point, when he starts passing you the glasses, the presentation kind of finishes. And he allows you guys to drink from your glasses.
And I'd like to talk to the man.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, friend. Are you from around here?
Not originally. I work for the family.
So you haven't been here very long then, I imagine.
Well, I've been here quite some time, but I'm not from this place originally. I'm more like a second cousin, once removed kind of situation. When my father died and my mother left, I was left in the care of the family. So I was shipped off down here, and now I help them run the winery. There are worse ways to go, I suppose.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry to hear that, friend. But you seem to be doing pretty well for yourself.
Well, when when they say, hey, when your uncle dies and you make $1 million, you never believe them, but it happens sometimes,
Nigerian princes and all that.
By the way, I heard a weird rumor around this place. Do the Garcias ring a bell to you?
Yes, they are a very incredible family. They haven't been here for very long, from a kind of town kind of place. But they've only been here for about 40 years, which is a lot shorter than many others. But I've met the Garcias myself, and I am quite fond of them.
Would you call them weird in any way?
They definitely have some interesting quirks, but I've heard these rumors about devil worship, and I cannot say that I believe it.
That's very interesting. Would I be able to meet these friends?
Meet? What was that, sorry?
Would I be able to meet these friends, these Garcias?
Well, if you make your way to Ghost Mountain Estate, I'm sure you will meet them yourself.
Can I drop your name?
Yes, my name is Luca.
Luca. So if I say Luca sent me, they'll recognize you?
They definitely know me.
Great. Well, thank you, Luca. I appreciate it. And I thank you very much for the wine.
Well, drink up.
The name's Lucy, by the way. Almost very close to Luca.
He holds out his hand for a handshake.
I shake his hand.
It is very nice to meet you.
So
Nice to meet you as well.
you guys drink from your glasses. It's pretty good. It's about the same level as Rasputin Family Wineries. It's better than most wine you've had, but it's not the best. It's again like a 7. It's a little bit more dry though. It's not as fruity as Rasputin Family Winery, but It's pretty good. You guys, some of you quite enjoy it. Some of you, Eefa, it's probably not to your taste, but you guys enjoy it.
How's Dante looking with all this wine that he's been drinking?
I'm just slowly sipping bit after bit to just sort of not get it down too quickly.
Cool. So, you guys are you guys finish your glasses, and as a part of the package, you're given a 1079 vintage from the Shining Pearl Estate. Yeah, is there anything else you would like to do whilst you are here?
If the group didn't hear me, I tell them all about the Garcias and Luca.
Sure.
Cool. Interesting. Well, are they next on our list of places to visit, or are they closer than the other one?
The Silver Road Cellar is closer, but it's still a bit of a walk.
Oh, well, then I suppose we should go to the Silver Road Cellar next, seeing as it's closer. Are we all alright with that?
Feel that if we head out of town, like if we hit each one on our way out of town, then we can come back to the one that we want when we come back into town.
Oh, I suppose so.
Does that make
Seems
sense?
like a plan. Seems like it works.
Before you guys
Seems like
leave,
it works to me.
Luca comes up to you, Lucy, after having that chat with you.
When you go to Silver Road Cellar, do not trust those bastards. I don't know where
Why
they
is
are.
that?
I don't know where these rumors are springing from, but it has Irvan Silva written all over it.
What is the last thing that he said?
Irvan, so Uarvan, Silva. Irvan Silva.
Irvan Silva. What is that, friend?
He's a bastard. He owns the oldest winery in the region, one of the richest families in all of Markovia. And he hasn't won a number one spot in quite a few years.
And this Silva family, are they rivals against this Garcia family?
And he points up to the wall where you see a lot of third places and fourth places, a couple of seconds, but no number ones. And he says, he can never manage to beat Ghost Mountain Estate, but he can certainly pay people to make sure we do not win. So,
I see. Well, thank you for the warning, and we'll see what we can do for you.
Alrighty, I will see you guys around.
and he heads back into his building. Cool. So,
And then I will relay all that to the party as well.
cool.
He has beef with everybody.
Seems everyone has beef with everybody. Yeah.
Well, let's hit the next one.
Cool. So
Yes,
the next one
let's go.
is the Silver Road Cellar.
Alright.
So, you guys make your way further up the path. This is a bit of a longer walk. It's about a 40-minute walk. By this point, you guys have walked about almost 2 hours out of town. And just in the distance, you can begin to see the outline of a mountain in the very distance. But before that, you see a very large gold-encrusted sign that says Silver Road Cellar. And leading down the path, you pass through a small grove of trees with a river running through it. Passing over that into very well-kept gardens and more water features, each more garish than the last. There's lots of swan motifs for some reason. And you guys make your way into this huge estate. You see there's this mansion that many of you have not seen a house this size in your lives. You guys have been in cities, but this house itself is probably a quarter of the size of the town of Vinograd, just by itself. About that size.
Gee.
So you guys make your way over, and you can see that there are individuals that are in the garden and surrounds. You see that there's a party of, it looks like Markovian royals isn't the right word, but very high. What's the word for not royals? What's below royals? It is
Nobles.
Nobles. That's the word. Markovian nobles in very fancy attire. They're being pulled in a carriage around the winery, an open-topped carriage through the winery, and you see a human man walk over. Seems to be a bit older, grey beard, grey hair, all very well kept. And for the more perceptive of the bunch, so that's Eefa and I think Lucy. Forget what are your passive perceptions?
Mine is 13.
13.
Passive perception. Yeah,
Mine's
13.
9.
12.
12.
Mine's not much better at 10.
Alright, Eefa, what was yours?
13.
13. Eefa, maybe Matif as well. You guys notice that this older man is wearing very subtle hints of makeup. You almost can't see it. But he walks over and he's like,
When was your booking for?
And I am going to push forward Aoife and Matif. And I'm just going to say, it's probably best that I don't speak to these people.
Not me with the -1 charisma.
Yeah, Matif was kind of already in the middle of a sentence, and then he kind of looks back at Lucy, and he kind of gives him a stink eye, like, fucking, ugh. Anyway, and he was already kind of saying, we have no booking. We are traveling adventurers, hoping to partake in, and he kind of like gestures around, and he's like, oh god. Local, what's it's not like derogatory, but like kind of a subtle jab at saying like, oh, we're just here to, you know.
yeah. I think I get what you
Yeah.
did. I think I'm picking up.
Cool.
Make a persuasion check.
Sure.
While she's doing that, can I look around to see if there's any guards and how well guarded this place is?
Sure, make a perception check right now before I continue this sentence.
Shit.
Okay, nice. So as you say this, Matif, you see this fire in this old man's eyes just flare. This guy looks pissed. You see he quickly whistles. And Lucy, as you begin going around like, oh, this is pretty fancy, let me see if there's any guards. You look over and you see a troop of maybe 10 guards begin marching their way over to where this man is.
Now there's very few things I do not trust. One of them is adventurous. So I will give you one chance. Either you can go now, or I will make my guards take you out the hard way.
Matif kind of looks condescendingly down, and he's like, I can see where we're unwanted, and he looks back at the group, and how do you guys feel about this.
So I go up to the man and say, "Would you be the esteemed winemaker Irvin Silver?"
What did you say? Sorry.
I
Oh,
go up to him and
I-
and I say, "Would you be the esteemed winemaker Irvin Silver?"
That would be me, but my wine is not for individuals like you.
and he turns on his heels and begins to walk away.
But we're so fancy, okay.
I pat Eefa just on the head and be like, oh, don't bother with him. We don't need scoundrels like that. Tell them that you're not fancy. Look at you. You're very fancy, alright?
Thanks.
Of course. No, we're far
Are we being
fancier.
escorted out? Or are
Uh,
they just putting up a
the
show?
the guards will escort you if you don't move.
Well, I suppose we should take our money elsewhere. We're too fancy for this piece of shit anyways. I say loud enough to try and get that guy to hear.
He puts a hand like over his shoulder and holds up a single finger.
Man, I wonder which one.
Yeah,
Hmm.
take a guess.
Pinky! The pinky finger.
I mean, yeah, I will not storm out, but you know,
Unhappily,
If
make
you-
your way out.
yeah, like
yeah,
Does
I'll say
he
look
does
out.
he harden his stance?
Shut up! Oh no.
I think I missed out on that one, so she has no idea what we're talking about.
She just blinks out.
But we'll catch you up.
So,
this mansion, is it fenced? Is it gated?
No, it's not. But with your perception of 20, you do look up and you do see that there are archers on the roof. So
they
it's not fenced, but this place is
scalable?
heavily scalable. Not really. It's not really. It doesn't have handholds. It's very what's the word? Not polished, but it's been sanded in a way that there aren't any handholds on the side of the building. And windows are placed very far apart.
God
Remind
damn,
me
I
later
know.
that I have a great idea.
Sure.
Okay.
What Lucy's specifically trying to see if how well or how easy is this place to break into, basically.
With your perception check of 20, and what's your intelligence, real quick?
It is 8.
Yeah, you think this, but yeah, you think you could definitely take this place. Easy peasy.
Okay. Okay.
So, are you guys being escorted out, or are you guys walking out yourselves?
I walked out.
Okay. You guys make your way back to the road, and I'm guessing going to head to Ghost Mountain Estate.
I
Yeah.
guess
Hit
so.
our last one.
That is the last one. You guys walk through the midday sun by this point. For about 2 hours, you guys walk up this path. Slowly, the mountain comes clearer and clearer into view. And you see, right at the base of that mountain, you see not so much a mansion, but a humble house. Sure, bigger than most, but a humble house with a barn and with a couple of other side buildings. You see that there, as you approach, there is a single humble sign that reads Ghost Mountain Estate. And as you guys walk past the sign, you guys feel as if you walk through spiderwebs, in a way. It's that, you know that feeling when you walk into something?
Ugh.
You feel like you walk into something and you brush it out of your face. And all of a sudden before you appears rows and rows and rows of grapevines that were not previously visible before. And you see this
Can I
house.
make-
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Yes, make an Arcana check. Go for it. 19. Definitely illusion magic. You're getting some semblance of defensive magics as well, maybe abjuration. You kind of like, as you walk through it, you kind of like taste a bit of it. Tastes a bit weird, and you kind of get those tones. You walk through, and these rows and rows of grapevines appear before your eyes, stretching all directions. You guys look as you crest a hill, and you can see that the grapevines seem to go all around the mountain. At least from your perspective, it seems to curve around the mountain in this really strange, huge estate. So, you guys make your way to
Before we
the...
get
oh,
too
sorry.
far.
Yep.
Before we get too far, can I step back outside this illusion and see if I can see them when I step back outside?
See the grapevines?
No, see my party.
Oh, sure. Yep, you step behind the illusion. You feel that weird spider web kind of feeling scratch across your face. You wipe it away, and you cannot see your party. Or the grapevines.
I walk back through and follow them, but I just make a note of that.
Sure.
What is like there instead of the grapevines?
Just fields. Couple trees. The houses are visible on either side, though. So,
It seems like a weird thing to do.
you make your way into the estate, and into this kind of entryway area. You can see there are a couple of carts lying about, a couple of, farming tools and whatnot. The barn door is wide open, and you can see that there is kind of like a makeshift wine tasting area. It seems very rustic, doesn't seem very fancy like some of the other places you've been at, and you can see just a family of halflings sitting all around inside this barn just having a chat.
I'd like to go up to the one who has the most presence.
Sure. As you guys walk into this barn, they all look over and acknowledge you got your entrance. And you can see that they're all intently listening to this male halfling. He's tall for a halfling. He honestly could be cracking almost 4 foot. Like, he's pretty tall for a halfling. He seems to be a bit potly. Got very rotund, I guess. Looks like this guy lives a very jolly life. Very jolly lifestyle. He's got rosy red cheeks, this kind of windswept hair, leathery skin. This guy's been working in the field his whole life. And he finishes his story and turns to you guys.
Before he talks to us, were we able to hear what he was talking about, his story?
With your perceptions, only Eefa and Matif. You would have heard something about fighting some dwarves back in the old days.
My friend, that story that you were reciting, what was it about?
Hey man, how's it going? Welcome to my estate. That was just an old story from the war times, eh?
I'm familiar with those war stories. Would you mind giving me the rundown?
Hey, maybe another time, man, but what brings you to my estate, eh?
Yeah, so we were actually recommended here by a man named Luca. Sound familiar?
Yeah, man, that guy is a really good guy, you know? I slip him a couple tips, he's pretty cool.
How do you two know each other?
Well, you know, man, when you win enough awards in this city, you get to know everybody.
And he points to the wall. And you see this barn's pretty, it's pretty stock standard. There's not a lot of fancy stuff. You just look at that wall, and it is just covered in first place wine awards. And not just in Markovia. You see a lot of, you see a few from Liu Pai and the Diplomatica. You see a couple from the Prismatic Isles. You even see two very specific ones that come from a rune. Specifically from the Schoberg, the Kingdom of Schoberg.
It seems like you're the real deal, friend. My name's Lucy, by the way.
Hey, man, it's nice to meet you. I'm Mario. Mario Garcia.
Mario. By the way, do you have a brother named Luigi?
You know,
Didn't we
man,
already meet him?
Yeah, that's what I was asking. I want to see if they're related.
hey, you know, that guy is not so much my brother. He's more like my adopted cousin, you know. But
Well,
he's a good.
we actually met him
guy.
this morning.
Oh, that crazy rascal!
Yeah.
What was he getting himself up to this time?
I don't know, but my friend Dante here won't tell me.
Hey, well, you
But I
know.
imagined must have been a party.
Well, you know, there's one thing you can count on. It's Luigi being at those parties, you know.
Well, friend, today I would like to taste some of this fine wine that you have.
Hey, man, that's not a problem for people like you. I see you're my people, you know. Adventurer. It's people coming from all places in the world. For you guys, the wine is free. Pull up a chair.
And he goes over to the bar. And he pulls down what you guys have heard about, which is the... If I can remember. I think
Gold
it was...
ribbon.
Yeah, the gold ribbon. Gold ribbon
10-year-old age.
Yeah.
Matif kind of like narrows his eyes. He does not trust this.
Make an insight check, Matif. Zen, you think this guy's being legit. And I would say with an insight 10. What's your intelligence?
1 plus 1.
Plus 1. I would say that with your
What's that?
intelligence and with your insight, there's a lot of... Sometimes rich people are stingy. But very rarely you'll meet a few who... They've got so much money, it doesn't matter if they give away a bottle for free. Like, it doesn't matter. They've got 100 more in the cellar. Doesn't matter. You think this guy might be one, but you're still holding a couple reservations. You're like, this guy, he seems legit, but keep an eye out anyways. He uncorks it. You see his family all get up, and they wave goodbye, and they all go into the field.
Hey, so you guys are a motley crew, eh? Where are you guys coming from?
Where are we from? I don't remember.
We're from all over.
Well, you know,
We've come
generally,
together on a job.
you know, generally speaking, when you got a goblin, an elf person, a halfling, a human, and a whatever the hell you are,
Pointing to Emmyth.
you know, you come across a lot of weird people, you know. So I get kind of, but what kind of job you on? What are you looking for wine for?
Before that, why did you say whatever the hell you are? What is that supposed to mean?
What do you mean, sorry?
When she pointed to, or when he pointed to Emmyth and said whatever the hell you are?
Well, you know, the peoples from around the world, you've got your very specific kinds of people. You got your halflings over there,
And points to Dante.
you've got your elves over there, like,
Points to Matif.
got your goblins, got a couple of goblin friends that are pretty cool. And you got your humans. You guys are getting a bit cocky these days, but overall you guys are okay. But, points to Emmyth. She's a part of a different kind. A half kind.
I feel like this guy's gonna go full Voldemort on us.
Oh no, I don't have any problems with it, you know? You know, a cousin of mine, he's half halfling, half goblin, you know? Best guy I ever know. Teeth like nothing else. God, that guy could party, but, you know, when I say, whatever the hell you are, it doesn't really tell me where you're from, man. You could be from anywhere.
Well, friend, I do suggest next time you watch your tone.
Well, you know,
And watch what you say.
you know, sometimes you make a mistake, and I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so, uncaring like that. You know, to make up for it, tosses Emmyth a bottle of just a year-old wine, some of their regular label. There you go. That's for
Seriously.
me running my tongue, as some say. I'm sorry for being careless. I meant it in
Look,
more of a
look, look.
tongue-in-cheek kind of way, you know.
No, I think nothing of it. I see it almost as a compliment. I'm very grateful for the wine, however. And I give him a little wink and, you know, stash the wine away.
Cool. But
Mario,
yeah, man.
would you say you're an adventurer yourself? Because you do seem like the type.
Well, you know, I've traveled for a long time. I traveled leagues, man. You won't believe the shit I've seen. But
A storyteller, then.
when you live a life as long as mine, you find some stories to tell.
Interesting.
But
Would you happen to know anything about the College of Hope?
hey, man, that's a pretty cool place. One of my friends, Robert, he runs that place. Pretty cool guy. Known him a
Is there
long
some
time.
kind of Is there some kind of knowledge check we can make to try to know what that is?
Yeah, make a history check. Matif and Emmyth, you guys can make history checks. Dante and Eefa, you guys wouldn't. Actually, Eefa, you've traveled a bit. Make a history check as well.
Oh, that's rough.
Hey, nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
Emmyth, you've never fucking heard of College Folk. What the fuck is that shit?
Oh yeah.
Who goes to college these days?
Matif, as you've passed through Liu Pai quite a bit. Very famous city, a lot of famous institutions. You know that there are two very famous institutions within Liu Pai. First off is the, if I can find the document, because I was working on this. Maybe. Sorry, let me just try and find it. I definitely did write this down. Yes, there it is. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. So one of them is the University of Liu Pai, or ULP, which is the major magical place of study, major university. The other one is the College of Hope, run by Robert the Bold, who is also the mayor of the city and has been since its inception. He's very old. He's old for a gnome, so he'd be like, God, cracking 700. And he's been there since the very beginning of the city. He's the one who kind of informally founded it. He, moved a bunch of gnomes there, during their kind of forced exile, and yeah, set up a place there. So yeah, you've heard of the College of Hope. Eefa, during your travels, you pass through the College of Hope. Not as more as like a exchange student kind of thing between different institutions. You, of course, are a part of the, not formally, the Church of Yuvian is kind of disparate. It's not very formalized, like some of the other religions. A lot of independent practitioners, if it were. But during a kind of exchange program you had when you were working with one of the churches, you did briefly pass through the College of Hope. And you know that it is an informal place of worship for Venelin, the goddess of music, and is also not so much a college as it is a huge pub. Most of the all of the performers are students at the college. Most of them are musicians, some are poets, some are storytellers. But all of them seem to have a gift at telling uplifting and hopeful stories. And you always seem to leave the college with feeling better than when you entered.
Okay.
But you would have just briefly passed through, during your exchange kind of program. So yeah, that's what you guys would know about the College of Hope.
What was the mayor's name again?
Robert the Bold. He founded the city, is the current mayor, and is and founded the College of Hope as well. This guy's been around. He's very integral to the history of Liu Pai.
Yeah, so Mario, so you know about the College of Hope, and you said you know Robert. How'd you get to meet him, actually? I'm curious.
Yeah, man, when I was younger and I was traveling the world, you meet people. And, he was traveling with this weird group at the time. They were from everywhere. They represented, the different peoples and places around the world. I joined them for a bit. I was like, hey, man, wanna hang out? And he was like, yeah, man, I wanna hang out. So we hung out. It's pretty cool.
Interesting.
He taught me how to make different beverages. He's a bit of a alcohol connoisseur, It's a very
I
yeah. What was that?
thought you were about to say alcoholic.
That's
He
just the fancy way to say it. The fancy way.
He
to
did
say
have
it.
a bit of a
Connoisseur.
drinking problem in the 600s, but we don't talk about that. But yeah, man, when I traveled for him for a while, but when him and his girlfriend split up, man, I had to go. I could not handle those vibes. Yeah, so I traveled around a little bit more and I found this place. It's mystical, man. It's full of all sorts of spirits.
Spirits, you say?
Well, yeah, it ain't
What do you mean by that?
It ain't called Ghost Mountain for nothing, fella.
And you founded this place knowing that there was ghosts around.
Well,
this mountain, and he points up to the mountain.
no, it was once a volcano. The last time it erupted is when I came to visit. And since I came, it never erupted again, but there are some strange fire spirits that have always been kind of around. I've befriended
Fire
them.
spirits.
I've befriended them. They're some good pals of mine. They help tend the fields, make sure they're all fertilized. Every spring they come out. They help fertilize the dirt, but something's been acting a bit strange, man.
Is that why you have that little force field upon this place?
Well, no, I set that up long time ago to keep out some unwanted peoples, but yeah, I set that illusion when we first came here. That's why it looks a little bit different.
And you were mentioning some troubles a little bit ago. Would you care to elaborate?
Yeah, man, not a problem. So, this last spring,
For you guys now, it's early autumn, so it's just past summer.
this past spring, those fire spirits never came. I was like, well, man, maybe they've passed on. Maybe they went to the plane of fire or some shit. I don't know. But, then some strange things started happening. Members of my family were attacked in the fields, and I was like, hey, man, that's not cool. But I can never seem to get near to these spirits, so I just overlook my family now in the fields. Make sure they don't get injured, but Something's going crazy, man.
Hmm.
Hey, you know.
Eefa and Dante.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you go.
Oh,
No, I'll
Eefa
get my
and
voice
Dante,
arrest.
do you
Oh, my
guys-
lord.
yeah, go ahead. Do you guys know anything about any fire spirits?
Do I, Merlin?
Make a Arcana or History check.
$12.
And Eefa?
12. Yeah, either of you make Arcana or History checks. Sorry, I'm just writing back a message.
Arcana history?
Yes, Arcana or History.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I missed it. All of us or just
Oh.
them?
Whoa.
Oh, that's a big one.
That's 2 20s in a row.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm fancy today.
Got some good luck on your side.
Dante, you've heard about fire spirits? Their spirits made us fire.
Oh, yes.
You know that they come from the plane of fire. Other than that, you don't really know anything. Eefa.
You go.
So, with a 23, you know that fire spirits, very specifically, you're very widely traveled. You've been to a lot of places. And you know that fire spirits tend to arrive through tears between the planes. This is fire spirits in general. They tend to appear next to tears between the material plane and the plane of fire. As well as, you know, water spirits tend to appear near tears between the material plane and the plane of water. What strikes you odd about this, and you've seen this a couple times and it's always weird every time you see it, is these tears shouldn't exist. With your knowledge, especially as a priestess of Yuvian, the connection between the material plane and all of the other planes was cut off during the banishment. So none of the gods can be accessed directly in their physical forms. They were banished to Mount Celestia. And all of the other planes were shut off. The fact that these tears exist, A, is not great, but general, you know, people's safety. But also it means that the divine gate that keeps the planes shut off and the gods behind the divine gate is beginning to erode. You've seen this happen over the past few years, and you've heard it's only been happening relatively recently. And it tends to appear near places of great natural or supernatural power. Places that were once very important.
Okay.
Well, Mario, I have a proposition for you.
Yeah, man.
Well, you see, my partner here, Eefa, she is quite the expert with spirits. And so I reckon, if we can figure out what happened to your spirits, would you be kind enough to sponsor this party that we're having, hosted by the famous Xandros?
Hey, man. I met Xandros once upon a time, back when he was in Mavio. That guy, I can't get a read on him. Such a weird guy, but I can help you anyways. How about your next order of my wine? I'll give you half price if you can figure out whatever's going on with my disappearing spirits.
You said next order?
Oh, did I cut out?
Yeah.
I don't think
Can you repeat just what you said? You said the next order of wine was what? Half price?
He said that you would get half price off your next order of wine if you could help him out with the spirit issue.
How does that sound to y'all?
That sounds pretty good.
All right. Well, you have any leads for us, Mario?
Yeah, man, if you head to the eastern side of the mountain, that's where I found most of the troubles occurred. So if you head over there, man, that's where you'll find it.
Anything we should be worried about?
Yeah, if you got like weapons or anything, man, I'd suggest taking them with you.
Noted.
Yeah, man, you never
Are
know
you-
the amount of times I've gone into battle without my weapons, man. Happens more often than you think. 1 in 3 adventures, they say, you know?
Well,
Are you
Mario,
worried that the fire spirits have become hostile, or is it just that they've become lazy?
I'm not sure what's going on, you know? These fire spirits, they seem to have disappeared. They've been replaced by something else.
Well, Mario, we will do what we can.
Hey, man. He, like, taps his chest. He's like, mad respect to you guys. And he goes back.
Your
and he
name
just
is Lucy,
starts
by the way.
day drinking. He's like, well, man, that's pretty cool. My name's Mario, like I told you before. You told me your name as well. That was... Are we repeating our names now? Is that how this is working?
I'm just gonna smile at him.
Hey, man, good luck to y'all. Goes back
Should
to
we
day
try
drinking.
this? Should we try this wine he's brought out for us before we go?
Yeah, you guys have the wine glasses in your hands.
Let's try some.
I will put it in my mouth, but I won't drink it.
Okay.
You still taste it though.
Yes. But
Okay.
I won't swallow it.
So, for all of you, it tastes different. It tastes like the best wine you've ever had, and then better. You don't seem to believe it at first. You take a swig and you're like, damn, that was really good. And then you take another swig and it tastes slightly different. Tastes like the best wine you've ever had, but better in a different way.
Oh, that's sus.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
That's sus, man. Alright, I'm gonna quickly go to the toilet.
Ah,
So
never mind.
If you see me freeze up, that's why.
Matif. With a 6. This is some crazy wine. That's all you gather.
Cool, cool.
Cool.
This is really yummy. I think this one's my favorite so far.
She chugs it down.
Oh, definitely, yeah. No reservations.
Yeah. Eefa, for you, it tastes slightly like cinnamon.
Ooh.
So...
What does it taste like for Lucy, actually? I'm curious.
I'm just thinking. But Lucy, like Lucy himself, it's a little bit abstract. You taste the wine, but to you, you get the feeling of a warm summer's day. And you can smell just the smell of rain and the smell of, you know, cotton and other textiles. It smells like home.
Interesting.
Cotton wine.
Let's see. Let's go around. Emmyth.
Hello, I'm back.
So as you drink the wine, you've had some pretty bougie
Mm.
wine in your time. You drink it.
Hell
it
yeah.
tastes really good. But like Lucy, it's a little bit more abstract. You drink and you get the feel. You just feel as though it feels like the best sex you've ever had in a drink.
I sip a little bit, taken aback, and then I sip more and more, and then I just scull the rest of it.
Yeah.
And I have to kind of sit down for a second, like she essentially finished whilst drinking that. Essentially,
Oh.
I mean, yeah.
You mean you
That's me.
finished your glass, right? That's
Yeah,
what
I
we're
finished
talking
my-
about?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what.
yeah.
Of course, that's exactly what I was talking about. I finished my glass of wine.
Dante. As you drink, you drink and it tastes incredible. You get slight tastes of mint and other very sweet herbs, but you get a feeling of warmth and of eucalyptus. More of a feeling. You know how your nose kind of tingles after you smell eucalyptus?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what you get. It's nice. Comforting.
Neat.
Matif.
Neat.
Let's...
Gets hard.
Can I take over, or...
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay. So, the scene that I think for Matif would be, most, pleasing is this feeling of, fishing on a day where, it's just about to rain, and, you can kind of see the, thunderclouds coming, just because you can see that far into the ocean, that, you can see for, miles and miles, and you can just see, the storm coming. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I would also say, as you drink,
I like
you
that.
get the tingle of very slight electricity across your tongue. So, you guys finish your glasses, and make your way outside of the barn and head into the eastern side of the mountain and into the vineyards. So, if you guys could turn your attention back to roll 20. Could shall.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
And I will have
This
to
one
pull
looks
up,
like a battle map.
and I will have to pull up screen 2. Woo! I haven't used this screen in a while.
Whoa!
Ooh.
It's been a while.
Been a while. Can y'all not look at the stream for a hot minute?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
Scroll down so I can't see it.
You could
So-
just go to roll 20.
Oh, I've got every window up right now,
Oh.
so I can see everything.
Okay.
We don't all have fancy setups.
So, you guys begin walking down the path of this vineyard. Amish there, and he's like, "Whoa, man, that... Oh, shit. Oh, my God, I can't get out of Mexican Halfling now. How do I do Surfer, bro? Whoa, man. There we go. Whoa, man, that guy was pretty crazy. Whoa. There we are. So, you guys make your way into the vineyard. What would you guys like to do?
Would like to perceive anything that is strange.
Sure, begin your perceiving. That's a pretty good perceiving roll. I just like talking shit. Anyways, so
Only when it's with me.
16.
You're so rude.
As you take a step into the vineyard, you begin to reveal areas. I can make this work. Bam. Nope, that's hiding stuff. Revealing areas. Bam. There we are. And over here, you see a slight rustle in the bushes.
I will point this out to the group and kind of shush and be like, we should probably sneak over there. figure out what's going on.
Hmm. I suppose so. Could just be someone working in the fields, but there's a lot of suspicious action. So yeah, let's go and have a look, I suppose.
Cool. Who's leading the stealthing?
I was gonna let Emmyth do it.
If we're stealthing, Emmyth would like to lead, probably.
Sure. All right. So reorder yourselves on the map as you would like.
Kind of
Amesh
like,
isn't very stealthy, so he's going to be at the back.
I'm assuming we're making like a line, like
Yeah. If you guys want to
along
make a
here.
line, or you
Kind
can
of,
make a, or
I
one of
think.
you can go down this row. It seems to be here, so you guys could go down either row.
Probably go this row, I think, just because it's closer. That's where Emmyth would start to go.
Probably be behind over here.
You
on
can
this
go
side.
around the other side as well, maybe.
And I would
I
like
don't
to
know
stick
how
next
great-
to Eefa,
Sure.
since she's not very stealthy.
Amesh will move.
Yeah, I've got disadvantage.
Cool. Everybody roll stealth checks except for Eefa and Lucy because you guys aren't actively stealthing into this situation.
Fuck yeah!
Hells to the
Please,
yeah.
please. Okay. Cool.
Oh no!
Let me just. I don't remember off by heart what Amesh's stealth is. Like, give me 3 seconds to just
Stealthing
roll
through
up.
the grapevine. Stealthing through the grapevine.
My characters, that's where he is.
私のキャラクター。
Watashi no character sheet.
And while you're doing that, I want to go up to Aoife and make like a secret handshake.
Sure, you guys begin to make a secret
yeah.
handshake. Amesh rolled a 7 on his stealth, same as Dante. So quiet as anything you guys have ever heard, which is nothing. You guys, Matif and Emmyth, stealth their way through the brush. You guys get to this point, and sorry, let me just need to get the brush tool.
And it is just some guy working, and we're like, "Oh, cool, do your job."
No way.
It isn't some guy working. You just do see a very
Oh.
shittily made scarecrow.
Oh.
Did I see movement, or did I just see something?
You saw
'Cause I-
you saw something like you saw the bushes kind of rustle.
Oh no.
Okay. I'm gonna like tell you guys. I'm gonna be like, I definitely saw something move over here.
I take that to note.
Is she saying that stealthily, or is he saying that stealthily or non-stealthily?
Stealthily.
Stealthily. If you're saying it stealthily, you can only say it to Emmyth, Dante, and Amesh. You wouldn't be able to get it to
Well-
Lucy and Eefa.
Okay, that's fine. I'll tell the people that are there.
Sure. So the 3 of them know, but you guys are in the dark. As you're making your secret handshake, you guys can't even hear.
DM.
Mm-hmm.
Can I grab one of my ball bearings?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not. How far would I be able to like throw it?
You could throw
roll
it that far. Sure.
Like I want to be able to like throw it so like it rolls kind of like along in front of the scarecrow.
This is
I have to get closer?
It isn't perfectly flat, so you would have to get.
Okay, well I'd want to throw it so that it lands kind of there. You know what I mean?
Sure. Roll the hit.
Do I have to get closer or?
You could do it from there if you're throwing it. You wouldn't be able to roll it to it, but you could throw it from there.
No, I'd want to throw it. I throw it. What do I have to roll for that, sorry?
Sure. So just make an attack roll using your dexterity and your proficiency bonus. So it should be like whatever your weapons are.
Oh jeez. whatever my it's a all my stuff's pretty much a +5 to hit.
Yep, sure. Then just plus
So
one.
should I? I'll just type it in as like a because it's probably gonna add stuff on top, like the sneak attack crap. So I'm just going to roll a d20. Oh, is it an exclamation mark or a /? I can't remember.
/.
Okay, I was right. And then I will add 5 to that. I don't know if this will work. Oh shit, it doesn't work. Is it roll? Does it have to be one d20?
You can just do d20.
I'll do d20. I'll roll a d20. I think it's an exclamation mark.
I'm pretty sure it's.
Is it not?
No, it's /.
No, it's a slash.
Oh, mine's not working. Like unrecognized command.
I'll send it
I'm
to you in
definitely
Discord.
Yeah, thanks.
There you go.
I don't know why that's not working. Oh, I didn't have a space.
Yeah, that'll be why.
I just went, yeah, all right. All right, here we go.
14.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's 14.
that's enough to hit.
14.
So you throw the ball bearing and
Not
it kind of.
I don't want to hit it. I just kind of want to hit the ground in front of it.
Sure. The ball bearing kind of plops into the dirt in front of it. They're kind of like puff of dirt, dry dirt, kind of like.
Yeah.
You know, flies up. You look at it for a second. Don't think it does anything. And then slowly the head swivels and faces you.
Oh!
And
Ew!
I'd like everybody to roll initiative, please.
Oh no! Ew, 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 ew. That's just creepy. That's just creepy. Shit, no. What is that? What is that? What are those? Sorry.
And actually, just to make this easier, because you guys have initiated combat now.
Oh God! Damn it! Oh, there you go.
Just to make it a little
What
bit
the hell?
easier.
I have. Oh, there's initiative. Oh. Damn. 12. Oh no.
Oh
No.
boy.
No. No.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh, there's multiple. Oh no.
Cool. Okay.
Just give me a second while I get some freaking battle music up in the background.
So.
Oh no. Oh no. No.
20 to 25.
20.
Okay.
I'm 21.
Cool. So that's Lucy and Eefa. Oh, I need a roll for Amish. 14. All right. 15 to 20. Nobody. All right. 15 to 10.
13.
Then 12.
I got an 11.
All right. So then it's Amish. Then I think Dante. Yep. Emmyth. Matif. Cool. So as as you see the head of this scarecrow creak and turn towards you, you hear rustling in the bushes further up, and you see more heads of very shittily made scarecrows pop their heads above, and they all begin screeching at you.
Oh no.
Does anybody have some kind of like pacify ability? Because I bet they just like do this for anybody who like comes in here. I bet they're not gonna be happy if we just burn all their fucking scarecrows to the ground.
One note for those with higher past perceptions, that'd be Eefa and Lucy, I think. You guys do see. It seems as if the scarecrows are slightly smoking. They seem to have a faint bit of grey-black smoke that seems to be emanating from them. So, Lucy, you turn to look at this happening, and you see these scarecrows begin to raise their heads and begin making moves towards your team.
So the first thing I will do is cast Bardic Inspiration on Emmyth.
Sure.
Ooh.
And I tell her, go get him, Foxy.
Okay, so that's your bonus action.
And then you said talking. How many words can I say before
10.
it's...
You can
10.
10 words on your turn before it requires an action to speak more.
All right. So I tell Amesh, try some water.
Yeah, man, I'm all over it.
Okay. And then, are these bushes, are those able to be walked through, or do we have to go?
You have to go around them. The squares are a bit weird, but so just do the best you can. I might actually be able to make them a little bit bigger. There we are. That should make them easier to walk on. Sorry, some people might be in bushes now. There we are. This makes it a little bit more clear, I believe. Yeah, that makes things a little bit easier. Cool.
And then I would like to move right here.
Mm-hmm.
Can I stab him from here, or do I have to go one more?
No, you're adjacent to it, so you can stab it.
All right. I am going to stab it with my rapier.
Go for it. Oh, yep, that'll definitely hit.
Yee.
9. So, you bring out your rapier and you thrust forward, definitely making contact with it, and you hear a ding on the inside as it kind of hits a metal frame. But as you pull out, some hay flies out, and it seems to have done damage, but not as much as you would have hoped.
And then I will end my turn there.
Cool. Next, Eefa.
Okay, I am going to cast Bless on. How many people can I cast on?
3 at first level.
Do up to 3. Okay, who's right in front of me? Amesh, Dante, and
You could probably
can I
see
see Emmyth from that
You'd be
one?
able to see Emmyth, yeah. If you moved forward,
Okay,
you'd be able to move forward 1 and see.
Oh, right. I'm allowed to move on my turn. Yeah, I'll move up a little bit, and I'll cast it on them 3.
Yep.
So, boop, 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 boop. Cast, just so that everybody can see the description. So you get a d4 for your attacks and saving throws.
Cool. Anything on your bonus action, or is that it? Oh, I don't know if you have much bonus action-wise.
Bonus action? This is a bonus action, isn't it? Yeah, I'll cast my spiritual weapon.
You can't cast 2 spells on the same turn.
Oh, right, obviously.
It has to be a cantrip
okay,
cantrip and a spell you can cast, but not 2 leveled spells.
Right. Okay, that will be my turn then.
Okay. So, next goes to Amesh. He is going to... 5... He's going to move up because he saw some rustling. 20, 25, 30. He's going to go fight this one. And he's hashtag blessed. Definitely hits. Let's see. D10. No, it doesn't deal a ton of damage. Begins dealing damage to that one.
Are they like in between these bushes, or are they like in a line, like between the rows?
There seemed to be a gap in between some rows. And they seem to be like they were placed by whoever, you know, the owners to, you know, fend away birds and stuff.
Okay.
They're not in a like specific line or anything. They're just put wherever there are breaks in the vineyard.
So
cool.
like, are they like? Oh no, I can't get the line to draw. Frick. I need this one. Like this? Are they like here or are they like here?
I think I know what spell you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be able to get them, yeah.
Okay, cool. Without getting the vines and stuff?
You'd have to roll for it, but yeah.
Okay, I have an idea.
Okay. Dante.
Yep. If I move myself up here, would I be able to aim at this guy?
Yes, you would.
Then I will hit him with the good old-fashioned Eldritch Blast.
Oh, Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, yeah.
A 12 hits.
Nice.
Ooh.
Max damage. Fuck.
Yes.
Alright, whereas the melee attacks from Armesh and Lucy didn't seem to do as much damage as you would have hoped, your Eldritch Blast fucking goes right through. And you see, as it hits, the inside metal skeleton of this scarecrow just bends at the middle and begins to lean slightly forward. You've definitely dealt damage to its structure. Anything else?
No, that's about it.
Cool. Emmyth.
That's me. How many, hold on. 45, yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna try and shoot at that one with me short bow.
Go for it.
I'd be able to reach. It says 80
Yeah.
320.
You'd be able to hit it from here.
What's the slash mean? I never remember.
It means you can roll normally, within the first number, and then you can roll with disadvantage up to the second.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, so you can still hit at the last number. It's just harder.
Yeah, damn. So, God, you could go up to 320 with a short bow. That's insane.
Yeah.
All right. So I will aim at him.
Go for it.
The short bow.
You won't get sneak attack damage.
Oh my God, that hits.
Yep, definitely hits.
I think.
Roll damage.
That's okay. I don't know if it's gonna add it automatically. It does add it automatically.
That's fine.
So
9 damage.
Yeah.
As you
Leave that tonight.
Bling! Bring out your short bow and let free an arrow. It seems to embed itself within the body of the scarecrow, but it doesn't seem to do like any noticeable damage. Like it definitely hurt it, but not as much as you would have hoped.
Okay. Oh, by the way, is for inspiration, is it a D6 to hit or
yes,
for damage?
Hit, not for damage, no.
To hit? Okay, cool. And is that it? Is it just to hit, or does it come into
saving
ability
throws, ability checks,
saving throws, and to hit?
Yes.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay, cool.
All right, is that the end of your turn?
No. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna take myself to the Old Town Vineyard. I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna move closer.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I will end me turn.
Matif.
Okay, so I know this isn't strictly what this is used for.
Sure.
I thought I'd ask. So the meta magic careful spell allows me to have 3 characters who automatically succeed.
Yes.
Instead, could I use it to not hit the vines?
Sure, I'll allow that fuckery. Sure, go for it.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna move here. Wait, I need the pointer. I need the clicky click.
I'm
gonna move here.
Yep.
The clickety click.
Okay. Can I also pick a mesh, or is that too much?
It's either the vines or it's our mesh.
Okay, then Amesh, I'm sorry. But I really don't want to cause any damage. We're kind of fucked if I do that. So, okay. Use point, do the thing. And then I would like to use I think it's lightning bolt, which is the one that's straight.
Let me check. Is it the cantrip?
A straight line? Yeah, it's either lightning bolt or thunderclap. That's straight line.
Let me check.
I think lightning bolt is the jump version of fireball.
Yes. I think you're looking for lightning. Oh, actually, I might have made a mistake. I might have made a mistake, Pastel.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I have named a cantrip after a 3rd level spell, because I'm an idiot.
What?
Because I gave Pastel a special version of Firebolt that deals lightning damage instead. But but that spell, Lightning Bolt, is also a 3rd level spell name. That is my bad, Pastel.
Okay.
I am renaming that to Spark Bolt to destroy confusion later on. So that is very different to the spell you're thinking of. I'm very sorry. I'm going to change that literally right now. Edits.
Oh, this is a single target spell. Never
Yes,
mind.
it
I
is.
don't have to do that. Oh, okay. Wait, which one is the one that's the line? Because Thunderclap. Each target within range of then you must succeed or take thunder damage. No, that's not right. Thunder Wave is a cube. Which one's the line?
That is Lightning Bolt, but I don't believe you have access to that spell yet. That's a 3rd level spell. So you get that next level. I'm very sorry about that confusion.
No, you're okay. You're okay. Okay. Then I will not use that meta magic, and I will just use Thunderclap. Actually, no. I am still gonna use the meta magic to make sure that who's gonna take the most damage from Constitution saving throw? I'm gonna say that Emmyth probably has a good Constitution. So I'm gonna pick Dante, Eefa, and Lucy. How close do they have to be for this meta magic?
Wait, what spell are you casting? Real quick.
I was gonna cast Thunder Wave.
Thunder Wave. That's a 15-foot cube.
But it's not lightning damage, which was the point.
No, it's thunder damage. Does it have to be around you? Yeah, it's a range of self. So it's a 15-foot cube around yourself, yeah.
Which would put it not close enough. Fuck! Okay, wait. Let me find something else to do now. Let's do Magic Missile.
Sure.
It's never disappointed me before.
Which one?
First level. So I get
3
darts. Yep.
Yes.
And I will hit 120, so I could pretty much hit anybody. It looks like Amesh has this one in front of me, so I'm gonna hit this one, and the one in front of Emmyth.
Sure.
Did you see that?
Go for it. Yes, I did.
Okay, roll damage. Or did it cast it?
It did.
Okay.
Oh, it's rolled. Done it weirdly though.
Oh, do you want me to roll it 3 times?
Yeah, roll it 3 times.
Yeah. Holy shit!
Wow.
Nice.
That's a lot.
Nice.
That's a lot of damage.
Okay. And that will actually, I don't want to be this close to these people anymore. That would be my turn.
Cool. Now it's their turn. Okay. This one is going to move down here. 5, 10, 15, 20. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10. Cool. Alright. 2 more attacks. Okay. So, all of them are going to make 2 attacks against their target. So this first one is against Yume. Lucy, sorry. That is a 14 to hit on the first one.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. And 11 on the second one. So no hits. 2 hits against Dante. Natural 1 on the first one. And a 19 on the second.
That hits.
Okay, so that is... that's 5 damage, Dante. 5 bludgeoning damage. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
13, you're fine. Alright, this is going to be 4 attacks against Armesh. 1 hit. Let me just check. What's Armesh's AC? That won't hit. So that's 2 hits against Armesh. Okay, so that's 8 damage against Armesh. And then his saving throws. Okay. And then 2 attacks against Emmyth, finally. 1 miss, and then a 21. That's 4 points of damage. Emmyth?
Oh,
no, I've been rolling the wrong damage. It's more than that.
Oh,
Oh,
how much? How
that's
much
not
do I?
good.
All right, how much do I take again now?
That's 8 points of damage to you.
Oh.
Okay.
How much damage did I deal to you, Dante?
5.
Okay.
Take an extra 2.
Okay.
And Armesh takes an additional 6. Sorry, I thought it said 1d10, but 1d4, but it's 2d4.
Oh
Cool.
my god, I didn't realize you could click on the profiles on the live little
Oh.
D&D Beyond add-ons on Twitch.
Sure can. Hashtag not
Oh, that's-
sponsored, but please.
Hashtag not sponsored, but please.
Hashtag not sponsored yet.
Okay. Lucy, back to you.
All right. Well, I will cast Vicious Mockery on the one in front of me.
Okay, go for it.
Emmyth, you need to change your HP.
I did.
Oh, it didn't show it on the.
Yeah, I noticed it didn't show. I kept waiting for it to go.
Wisdom
I checked
saving
in.
throw.
I don't know if I reload my
succeeds.
page, it'll change it.
What do you say to this scarecrow?
Let's see. What can I say to this scarecrow? I just say, bring it on. There's not much I want to say to the scarecrow.
It doesn't even like react to what you said. Rolled a natural 20 on its saving throw.
Okay, I would like to disengage from it.
Okay, sure. That's a. Is that an action or a bonus action for you? That's an action, I believe. Disengaging as a bonus action is
Yes.
a rogue thing.
Am I even able to do that? I think I just used the term.
Oh, you were just using the term. You can run away from it. You'll take an attack of opportunity, but you
Yes.
can run away from it.
Yes, that's what I meant to say.
Sure. That's a 17 to hit.
And that hits.
You take 5 points of damage. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
$13, you're fine. Cool. What else would you like? You can move.
Going to move here. And can Amesh still hear me from here?
Yeah, he can hear you.
And I'm gonna say, use your water, please.
Sure. That the end of your turn?
Yes, that's the end.
Alright, Eefa, you're up.
Okay. I am very short and probably can't see too much of what's going on.
No, you can see the one fighting Emmyth, and you can see the one that Lucy was just fighting, and the one that Dante's fighting. You don't know what's going on
Okay.
with Amesh.
Ooh, can I? Actually, that's not gonna be helpful, is it? I will cast a guiding bolt
Okay.
on the one just ahead of me, I guess.
The one at
By
Dante's
Dante.
fighting?
I'll just
Yep, go for it.
scoot up a little bit. Guiding bolt.
Natural
Ooh,
20.
oh, no,
Let's go.
I've been rolling really good today.
I am. Oh my goodness.
How do you want to do this? First
Oh
blood.
shit. Okay, I guess my guiding bolt's gonna do a little bit more damage than I was expecting, and just kind of go right through the chest.
You send your guiding bolt straight through the chest of this scarecrow, and it burns it. Not with a raging fire, but with a radiant flame that seems to just tear its body away in a explosion of what color is your magic again? Purple, I believe. Purple and
Yeah, I guess purple.
Purple energy. Cool. What else do you want to do?
Guess I'll use the rest of my movement to get up next to Dante.
Cool.
And then that will be my turn.
Cool beans. Amesh is going to ignore Lucy and go into a rage.
Ooh.
And it's going to take 2 swings against scarecrows. That's a hit. That's a hit.
I cast it at second level. That's why I did so much damage. Oops.
Oh, you cast it? Oh, yes, you did. Upper...
That's fine.
Cool. That's going to be his turn. Dante.
I am going to take a step closer to Amish.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna once again fire an Eldritch Blast to the one a bit above him.
Sure, go for it. That definitely hits. Roll damage. 11. How do y'all want to do this?
Oh.
Go.
I think sort of hastily fire a bolt and hit it in the shoulder a bit.
Sure. You send out your green Eldritch Blast that kind of hits it in the shoulder, and you just see the fire that was in its eyes originally just disappear, and it crumples to the ground. A sack of rags and metal. Okay. That it?
Yeah. I'll take actually just a step upwards here.
Okay.
And that's it.
Standing over the corpse of the thing you just killed. Cool.
Yeah.
Emmyth.
Yo, it's me. I'm a slashy with the rapier.
Go for it.
Also, when it comes to inspiration, can you do that after? Like
Yeah,
roll and then
you can
decide,
choose to
oh, I
roll
want to
it.
chuck on my bardic.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Let's go.
An 11 hits, no sneak attack damage.
It does. Yeah, that's okay. So then that's 9 damage?
9 halved to 5. So you stab your rapier in again, and more tufts of hay begin to fly out, but it doesn't seem to do as much damage as you'd like.
Oh, I'm not magic. I can't do anything.
Is that all you're going to do on your turn?
No. No, I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll run back. What is it, like, to there?
Yep.
Okay, to there.
Cool.
Thinking, like, well, shit. Don't know if I can do this. Oh, like, I need some more magic-y help, I think. These guys aren't really responding to getting slashed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just back out and yeah, for now. And I will end my turn.
Cool. Matif. Matif? Did I cut out there?
Mm-mm.
No?
Might be the mic.
Is it my mic? God damn it.
You sound fine.
Nope. I accidentally muted myself because of the dogs, and I forgot.
Oh.
So I'm gonna cast Shock Bolt on the one that Emmyth just ran away from.
Cool. Go for it. You will have to move down here to do that, but you could definitely do that.
It says range 120 feet.
Yes, but you wouldn't be able to see through.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
You can
That's
see
fine.
its
I'll
head,
move.
but that's not quite enough to get a good shot.
I got you.
Cool. Yep, 18 definitely hits. Roll damage.
Okay.
For a lightning damage.
Is it a flammable object?
It is a flammable object, so it does burst
Can
into
it-
flames.
Ooh.
Cool. That's what you do with your action, bonus action, and you got a little bit of movement left.
Nah. I think that's pretty much my turn.
Cool. Now it's Scarecrow's turn. Emmyth, you see this Scarecrow that you were fighting gets onto all fours and begins to creepily crawl towards you, and you see this metal jaw distend from its mouth, and you see these horrible metal teeth, and it runs at you like a dog. Oh,
I don't like that.
Oh!
I love the idea that it
no,
just
no.
gets big.
No, get away. Oh.
that's real funny, so I'm gonna do that.
I like it.
This one here is gonna run at Eefa.
Oh no.
20. Cool. So that's gonna take 2 attacks against Eefa. That's a 24 to hit, and a
24 to hit.
and an 18 to hit.
Oh, they both hit.
5 damage on the first one, 5 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and then 6 bludgeoning damage on the second.
Okay.
Cool. Gonna take the attacks against Armesh. Miss. Natural 20.
Ooh.
9 damage against Armesh. Halved because he's raging. Cool. And this one's going to take 2 bites at Emmyth. That's 23 to hit on the first one, and a 14 to hit on the second.
Yeah, just hits on the second. Shit.
That's 6 damage on the first one.
Okay. Yeah.
And then 6 damage on the second.
Okay. Cool. That hurt.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Emmyth. You too, Eefa.
Oh.
Wisdom saving throw. Is a 10 okay?
Oh wow, 10s from both of you. Emmyth and Eefa, EE. There is nothing. There is nothing right now. There is nothing more that you want to do right now than run away from these scarecrows.
Ooh, okay.
You are frightened,
Oh.
so you have to do everything in your power
Yeah.
to run away on your next turn.
Mm.
That is their job.
Lucy,
Yeah.
you're up.
Okay, let's see. I will cast Healing Word on Emmyth.
Cool, go for it.
Woo.
A whole 4 points of healing.
Thank you.
He tried.
Ciao.
So that's your bonus action.
Mm-hmm. And then I would like to cast the cantrip. Let's see.
Oh, sorry.
I'd like to cast a
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you go.
Vicious Mockery on the one next to Eefa.
Ready. So that's a wisdom saving throw. Handily passes. Doesn't even look at you. Rolled like an 18. That reminds me, on its turn, Matif, can you roll a d4 for me?
If I remember the command.
/roll space.
Nope.
There we are.
There we go.
4 points of fire damage to it.
Nice.
Burn.
That actually doubled to 8.
Ooh.
7.
Hell yeah.
That fire seems to be doing a lot of damage. Cool. Lucy, that's the end of your turn?
That is correct. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Eefa.
Okay, can I take an attack before running away, or does running away like trump everything?
You can take an attack before running away, but you do have to run away this turn.
Okay, I will make an attack with my dagger then.
Go for it. A 9 misses, I'm afraid.
Ah, I'm too freaked out. I just swipe and miss, and then I scatter away.
As you become frightened of this scarecrow, all you can picture in your mind are mushrooms.
Oh no.
Oh.
No, not so much.
As you run away from it, it will take an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay.
And that is a 18 to hit.
Oh, it hits.
So that's 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Cool. That's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Now it's Amesh's turn. He misses very wildly. He's just wildly swinging at the scarecrow. Okay. Dante.
It is time for an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
The one down here.
Go for it. 13 hits.
11
Wow.
damage.
God, Eldritch Blast is such a good spell, my lord. Yes, you deal so much damage to it. You cast your Eldritch Blast, it lands in the other shoulder to the one that you hit with the other one, and it spins around like a top before coming to rest, and you can just see its shoulder is just dented. You can see that it's the arm is just swinging there. Okay. Are you going to do anything else?
I will stay here.
Okay. Emmyth.
Yeah.
What you doing?
That's fucking horrifying. I'm out of there. Bonus action, disengage. No. Nah, it would be smarter to actually. Do I dash or do I disengage? I use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
And then I will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sure.
And I mean, I'll end my turn.
Okay.
So all I wanted to do was run away. So yeah, I will end my turn with that.
Cool.
I'll just
Matif.
sprint past Matif.
How bad does this guy in front of me look?
The one that was fighting Emmyth?
Yeah.
Let me check. It's looking pretty bad. It's looking pretty
Okay,
beat up.
I'm just gonna assume he's gonna accidentally die. And I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
Do I have line of sight to this guy? This one?
Yes, you do.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do lightning bolt or shock bolt again.
Go for it.
Ooh.
That just misses.
Ah. There's a big black spot on the ground.
Yeah,
just lightning strikes.
You flick your wand out, and oh wow. And it just impacts the ground. Your shock of electricity.
I don't think Matif should be flicking his wand out
No.
after last time.
No. You don't want him to get hard. Okay. Now it's the Scarecrow's turn. This one is going to get onto the ground as well, distend its jaw, and run up to fight Dante. So dorky sideways. This one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 is going to run for Lucy. Alright, so this is going to be 2 attacks against Lucy. That's a miss. And then that's 23.
It hits.
That's 5 points of damage on 5 points of damage, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. You have never wanted to run away from something more in your life. So on your next turn, you have to run as far away from this thing as you can.
Okay. Would I run towards the other ones, or would I also run away from those ones?
You need to run. Let me look at the wording. Frighten. I think you're just frightened of that one. Okay. But you do have to run like as far away as physically possible.
Okay.
Okay. It's gonna be 2 attacks against Dante. Speaking of
God.
natural 20.
Ooh.
Matif, roll a d4 for me.
Okay. Oops, that's not how you spell roll.
Is that enough to finish it off? Yes, it is. The fire takes a hold. It does get 2 attacks on Lucy first, or tries to attack Lucy first. But wait, has it attacked Lucy yet? I can't remember.
Yes, it did.
Yes, it
Yeah, because he's
Landed one
frightened.
attack.
Yeah, sorry, I can't remember. And fizzles out and dies. And that is 11.
Do I still have to run away from? Sorry.
No, it's dead now. You're good. You become extremely frightened and you want to run away, and then you just see it burst into flames and become a pile of ash on the floor.
Okay.
And Dante, you take 11 points of damage.
Ouch.
That one's going to take 2 attacks against.
I'd like to use a
Amish.
reaction when it damages me.
Sure.
Use a reaction to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Nice. Go for it.
Damn.
Well, it has to do a dex save.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Does it take half of its saves?
It fails.
It fails. That's 20 damage.
Yeah, it takes 40 actually, but
Oh wow.
yeah, it just fucking dies.
It explodes.
Yeah, it explodes into a pile of ash. Yeah, this scarecrow takes attacks into Armesh. Has 2 hits. And Armesh goes down.
No!
Not the best boy.
Back to the top, Lucy. Okay. Also,
Okay.
I wanted to make
Yes.
a a ruling decree on a certain spell.
Mhm.
Healing word cannot
Mhm.
raise someone from unconsciousness
That's
Mhm.
fair.
because otherwise it's just a bounce spell, and that's annoying. So healing word is fine, but it cannot make people, conscious. So,
Okay.
as you will.
Okay. I am going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Sure, go for it. Minimum on Emmyth, maximum on you.
Oh my god.
And then I will move up here. And I'd like to cast Minor Illusion.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to cast Projection of a Bush. And let's see, in the area right behind a mesh.
Okay. Let's
Almost like a barrier.
here.
That's correct, yes.
Okay. Eefa.
Okay, I am seeing that the thing is gone. I'm gonna come back down. Be like, oh, are you guys okay? But thanks to the bush, I can't actually see that a mesh is there.
No.
So that's my turn, because I'm pretty sure battle's over at this point.
Dante.
Yeah, would I still be able to see the scarecrow?
You, as a halfling, I would say with the new minor illusion bush, no.
5 feet tall, sorry.
You could run over here, but
I could. I could reach all the way here.
yes.
And I will shoot down on the creature.
Go for it. Definitely hits. Roll damage. Again, you shoot your Eldritch Blast. It hits the stomach of this thing, and it bends the metal in its skeleton, and it kind of bends at an awkward angle and begins to lean to the side, but it's still up. Emmyth.
Yo, am I still thinking I should get out of there?
Yes.
Oh.
Real quick, sorry, I have to roll a death saving throw for Amish.
Isn't that one dead? The one that bit her?
Yes, it is. You're no longer frightened. Sorry.
Oh, sick.
That's one success for Amish, by the way.
Uh, mm, mm. Eh, but I can't. I can go there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'm assuming I can't shoot
No.
through these.
Nope. And I'd say you wouldn't be able to shoot. There's a bush there.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. So I can't really do anything. I'm just gonna have moved back up.
Sure.
Next to Lucy, and I'll leave it at that.
Okay. Matif.
I mean, Shock Bolt has been pulling its weight, so we're gonna do that again.
I would say you'd be able to see, because you're pretty tall, you'd be able to see over the bushes barely, so you'd be able to attack with disadvantage.
Can I go here?
Yes. You'd still be disadvantaged because you'd be shooting over the bush. Over the illusionary bush.
Oh, fuck. You're right. I'm gonna move here for flavor reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will.
That definitely hits. Roll damage.
Cool. Oof.
Ooh.
Oof. You do set it. It is on fire now, though. However, you barely glance it, and just a tiny piece of hay just lights on fire and begins to burn. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, it's the Scarecrow's turn. It's going to take one attack at Armesh's body. Hits, so that's 2 fails. And then it's going to run straight up for Dante. So it reaches down and scrapes across the front of Armesh's scales. You guys can hear the sound of it scraping against his scales. Dante, you see this. It's horrifying. You see this. You haven't seen Amish bleed a lot, but his blood is kind of this bluish green as it kind of like seeps out of his front. And his breath has become very raspy. It's going to take an attack against you. That is a 17.
Is that normal for Dragonborn? That their blood is like that?
You'll be able to make a medicine check when you see him, because you don't see him currently. That is a 5 points of damage, Dante. Oh.
Ah, yeah.
And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. You need to run away from this thing more than anything you've ever felt in your life. You need to get away. You've just seen what it's done to Armesh, and it's scared you.
It's a familiar emotion.
Yes. Okay, Lucy.
Can I do a quick look around me and see if there's any? Would I be able to improvise a shield with anything around me?
No, at the moment. There's just vines and dirt. There's nothing.
Okay. So I would like to run through my illusory bush.
Mm-hmm. Isn't it for all men?
And and I would like to go behind the scarecrow and stab it with the rapier.
Sure, roll with advantage because you're flanking. Oh, I also forgot, Matif. Pastel, if you're still there, roll a d4.
Okay.
Roll to hit. Okay. That's a lot of damage.
Doing good on the fire damage. Tell you
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Lucy?
Do I still roll?
Yes, still roll a hit. It's alive. Barely. Yes, definitely hits. Roll damage. Yep. How do you want to do this?
He's gonna let out this battle cry, and he's just gonna keep on stabbing it over and over again.
Sure. You guys hear this guttural
A little bit
scream from
unhinged.
Lucy, and just the sound of metal on metal as he stabs this scarecrow to death. Okay, but we're not out of initiative just yet, because you do have a man down. Eefa, you just saw Lucy run through this bush.
So I'm aware it's an illusion now.
You can't see through it, but you know that it's an illusion now.
Okay, I'm gonna run through it as well then.
Sure.
Kind of confused, wondering why are you going over there? And I'll see a mesh. Oh no! And I will cast Cure Wounds
Go for
at 2nd level.
Okay.
Ah,
It's fine. He's still up, though.
my luck had to end sometime.
Oh god, he's okay now.
I wouldn't say okay, but he's alive.
He's up.
As you place your hands on Armesh's scales, his eyes flutter open and he's like, "Well, man, that was not radical."
You good? You alright? I'm just completely focused on that. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. We're out of initiative now that he's up.
Oh, okay.
So. Let's
Since we're out of initiative, I'm actually going to take a bathroom break real quick.
Sure. Did everybody want to take a short break? Oh, actually, it's 1 o'clock for me now. So what we might do is this won't be quite the end. Go for your quick bathroom break, and then we'll wrap up.
Oh, I'm less sad.
It's not a wrap up, but it's a nearly wrap up. So go, and we'll discuss afterwards. Whilst we're waiting, I will take us to the cool note intro scene, and I will mute us. So we'll be back in a minute, everybody. And we're back. Cool. So, as you guys raise Armesh up from the... actually, I'll send it back to the screen just for a second so I can do stuff behind the scenes.
You raise me up
so I can stand on mountains' shoulders.
There we go. So, as you guys heal up Armesh, he doesn't look great. You guys hear a sound from further down the path, leading closer to where the mountain is.
Oh.
So at this point, Lucy pockets some of the ash from the scarecrow,
Mm-hmm.
and he is sweating quite a bit, looking a little unhinged.
Cool.
His hair is falling out of place, and he's breathing kind of heavy.
if I'm close by, I will, go up to him and put a hand on his shoulder and be like, "You feeling all right?"
He does not say anything to you.
Man, the one time Lucy keeps his mouth shut.
Yeah.
So, you guys hear this sound further along the path. What would you guys like to do?
What kind of sound?
Make a perception check.
Ooh,
It's kind of
Scary
echoey
sound?
at this distance.
perception.
14. Some sort of guttural howl, but not quite. It's
Ooh.
not. You've heard wolves and you've heard other, beasts like this. This seems otherworldly. It seems wrong. It seems to reverberate, but there's nothing to reverberate on. You hear echoes,
That's
but there
not
is
good.
nothing for it to echo off.
I'm gonna make sure I'm crouched down behind this bush.
It does seem to be quite a distance away.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm gonna we're out of initiative now, right?
Yes, you're out of initiative.
Yeah, I'm gonna pump another cure wounds into a mesh.
Okay,
Just first level that time. Oh, that's alright.
cool. Sweet. Sweet.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
No. I think we should pull back for now.
That's probably a good idea.
Especially with Harmish in this shape, we can't risk something like that happening again. And we seem to be a bit shaken up. We can
might
at
wanna
least go back and report this. And then, if we're feeling more up to it, later we can go and investigate.
Yeah, maybe get more prepared and come back in a while.
Yeah. Seems fair.
Okay. So, you guys make your way back to the estate. You see that Mario greets you. He's like, "Hey, what's up, muchachos? How can I help you? You're back again so soon."
Yeah, we ran in with a bit of trouble, as you can see by the state of us. Just a question, how long have you been aware that you have horrifyingly violent scarecrows in your vineyard?
What do you mean, man? We don't have scarecrows in this vineyard.
Well, apparently there was some.
Well, man, that's pretty fucked up, man.
It is. Yeah, we're going to have to
So
pull back
Lucy
and
is gonna
rest.
go up to Mario, and he's going to grab him by the shirt and kind of try to lift him up because he's very angry.
Okay, make a strength
Why
check.
didn't you tell us about these scarecrows?
Make
Okay,
a strength check.
Gotcha. Yeah. Not very high.
Oh!
You try and lift him up, but he's very rotund from halfling, so he weighs quite a bit. So you do grab his collar, but you don't lift him up or anything. What did you say? Sorry.
Why didn't you tell us about these scarecrows?
Hey, man, I didn't know about no scarecrows. We've been having some
Yeah,
troubles in the fields, but I could never get a good look, and neither could my workers.
How long have you been
Yeah.
having those kind of troubles?
It's only been since last spring, so it's been about 6 months, maybe less.
6
5
months. 6 months and you've never looked into this?
Of course, I've looked into it, man. I go into the fields by myself, but I can't find anything.
Can I roll an insight check on this
Yeah,
guy?
go for it.
I don't trust him. Can I also?
Yeah, go for it.
Um,
Anybody who wants to make an insight check, go for it.
Yeah.
Can I also intimidate him while
Oh
they're doing
God. Eefa's on that shiz.
Yeah, you can try
Jesus
it.
Christ.
Yeah, roll an intimidation check.
That was Matif.
You've been rolling so good today. Jeez.
Eefa.
I know. I'm like.
You look into this man's eyes, and you know with utmost certainty that this man is telling the truth. He does not know about any scarecrows. Didn't know about this business. He's been trying his best to try and sort out these issues himself, but he hasn't been able to find anything.
Okay.
He does get a bit of fear in his eyes when you're talking to him like this, Lucy. Not in the way that he's scared of you, but he's more worried about the things you're saying. Like, he's upset that he's put you through this, and is feeling slightly remorseful.
Eefa's gonna go up and just kind of pat Lucy's elbow. I'm pretty sure he's telling the truth, Lucy. I'm actually
And
okay now.
When she says that, I'm going to let go of his collar, but I'm going to take the ash and kind of just pour it in front of him. In front of his face.
He just nods.
And then Lucy's going to step outside.
Okay. As you step outside, I think that's a good place to end tonight's episode, and we will pick up next week with Lucy stepping outside.
Wow, we
Wah!
fought some scary dog scarecrows.
Mm-hmm.
That was
kinda-
creepy as shiz.
I kind of imagined it like the for anybody who hasn't watched it, please go watch it. The Fiddlesticks animation.
Yeah,
for
oh
League
my
of
god,
Legends.
I just thought of it as soon as you said it. It reminded me of something. I was like, oh my god, it's like Fiddlesticks.
Yeah, go watch the Fiddlesticks animation. That's exactly what I imagined they were like.
It's a sick trailer.
So, anyways, thank you everybody for watching. We've been VTuber Tabletop, and it's time to get those emotes ready. It's time to,
Aw, hell yeah!
time to hashtag plug yourself. Let's start with WyndhamVossler.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
As I mentioned previously, I'm a variety streamer, I'm part-time cat boy and occasional cooking stream person. I try to stream pretty consistently from Sunday to Wednesday, and apparently now I'll be cramming in cooking streams whenever I can.
Oh, cool.
That's interesting.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go to Yume.
Alright, well, my name is Usubeni Yume. You can find my poetry and other things on my YouTube channel. I had a lot of fun today. Lucy did not have as much fun. So I'm really excited for next week's episode.
Cool. Let's go to Pastel.
Yeah, I'm Pastel. I'm PastelTheSnake on Twitch and Twitter. I do gaming streams from time to time and a bunch of collabs, probably with my friends here. Yeah, that's me.
Cool beans. Astrid.
Hello, I'm Astrid, and I am a streamer here on Twitch as well, and I do a bunch of stuff like play video games and make some art, and I just like to hang out, and I'm here for a good time, and I had a wonderful time tonight. This was super fun, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Yeah, that's it.
Amazing. And finally, AI-chan.
Hello, hi. I'm changing all of my stuff, so my account is now Eidolon VTE on Twitch and on Twitter. I'm gonna be redebuting formally next Friday, but leading up to that, I'll be doing a bunch of random test streams, I guess, just to make sure that all my new goodies are working properly. So come hang out while I, have some scuffed test streams.
They're the best kind of streams. And I have been your humble dungeon wizard, Merlin the Magister. I have my own channel, but you'll catch me most often here with mini makers and with obviously this stream. I review notes. Please go follow my colleagues here. They're all lovely and wonderful. We also have The Other Side, which is our D&D talk show, which will be next Thursday, featuring PastelTheSnake. Woo!
Yes.
And Mini Makers, which I'm not sure whether... I think I might be doing it this Monday, which is our mini painting stream, so please feel free to drop in, say hi. And that's us. So, yeah, we'll see you next stream. Alright.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Have